Today's video, I'm just going to let my mind wander a little and see wherever it connects. Let's get started. All right, let's see whose energy I'm connecting with today. I'm sensing that someone from your past painted an unflattering picture of you to another person. The energy feels layered. There are two distinct energies surrounding you. One of these energies is closely tied to you. This could be someone who has known you for quite some time. It might be an ex, a former friend, or even just an old acquaintance. What's clear is that this individual has a connection to your past and holds some familiarity with who you are. All right, let's delve deeper into this energy and uncover what's truly happening here. I'm picking up a strong sense of someone speaking negatively about you, weaving a story that's far from the truth. This seems aimed at someone new in your life, maybe a colleague, a recent acquaintance, or even a friend you've just started getting closer to. What's interesting is that this new person appears to have some connection to someone from your past, which is where things get tangled. The energy oracle card Deceit surfaces prominently here, representing manipulation and dishonesty. The person from your past seems to be intentionally twisting the truth, painting a distorted picture of you as someone malicious or even heartless. It's like they're playing a strategic game, feeding lies to poison this new connection's perception of you. Their energy is deeply rooted in insecurity and unresolved emotions, and they seem driven to control the narrative at all costs. Adding to this, the hostilities card emerges, amplifying the intensity of their words. This card points to their sharp, cutting behavior, words wielded like weapons with the intent to harm. They're portraying you as someone cold and calculating, but their energy reeks of projection. It's as though their bitterness has wrapped around them like a heavy cloak, blinding them to the truth. Finally, the broken heart card reveals the deeper wound beneath their actions. This person may be acting out of pain or jealousy, unable to reconcile with how their life has shifted without you. Their lies are a desperate attempt to pull others into their fragmented reality, like a shattered mirror reflecting only distorted images. Let's dive into this energy a bit deeper. What I'm picking up here is a strong sense of rumors or false narratives being spread about you, likely by someone from your past. It feels like this person has been feeding exaggerated stories or outright lies to another individual in an attempt to turn them against you. Now, this other person, the one they've been trying to influence, actually seem to have a genuine connection with you. I'm sensing that you two clicked effortlessly, almost like your energy naturally aligned. But then, something shifted. It's as if they suddenly pulled away, ghosting you without any explanation. One day, the connection felt strong, and the next, it was as though they vanished into thin air. The energy here suggests that the person spreading these lies has been working hard to paint you as someone who thrives on drama or constantly stirs up conflict. They're crafting a narrative that portrays you as problematic, someone who attracts chaos or creates issues where there are none. It's almost like they're planting seeds of doubt in the other person's mind, trying to make them question your authenticity or intentions. What's striking here is how this behavior mirrors their own insecurities. The hostilities card reveals the combative energy they're bringing into the situation, projecting their unresolved issues onto you, like a mirror reflecting only their inner turmoil. They want to shift the focus away from themselves by casting you in a negative light. All right, let's unpack this energy a bit more. What I'm sensing here is a mix of deep emotions and unresolved pain tied to someone from your past. This individual feels very heartbroken over you. There's a heaviness in their energy, as though they're carrying the weight of old wounds that haven't fully healed. This could be an ex, an old friend, or someone with whom you shared a significant connection. What stands out is that while they carry resentment toward you, it's not purely hatred. It's complex. They're harboring bitterness, but it's laced with jealousy and fear. Their emotions feel tangled, like vines wrapping around their heart, making it hard for them to let go. They're deeply threatened by the presence of this new person in your life, the one they're trying so hard to manipulate against you. Now, this is also interesting. The envy card also surfaces, showing their inner turmoil. They're not just heartbroken, they're envious of the idea that this new person might get close to you, might share the laughter, the warmth, or the connection that they feel they've lost. Whether it's the thought of you and this new person forming a bond as friends or something deeper, it's stirring up a storm of possessiveness and fear within them. Okay, what can I channel about this new person? Interesting. I'm picking up on a very intriguing energy between you and this new person. It feels like they're genuinely drawn to you, almost as if they've been guided into your orbit. This connection feels magnetic, and I'm sensing that they may have even asked the person from your past about you. There's a deep curiosity here. They truly want to get to know you on a deeper level. It's as if they feel some kind of soul-level bond with you, something beyond the surface. This new person seems highly intellectual, someone who values meaningful conversations and thrives on connections that stimulate their mind. They feel like they could open up to you easily, finding comfort in your presence. There's this sense that the two of you are naturally aligned, almost like you're mirrors for each other. You share similar traits, similar energies, so much so that you may even remind each other of yourselves. It's as if, when you look at them, you see parts of your own soul reflected back, and they feel the same way about you. Even people around you might notice these similarities, picking up on how well you two complement one another. But then there's this interference, the person from your past. I'm getting that they've gone out of their way to disrupt this connection. They might have taken it upon themselves to reach out to this new person, feeding them lies and trying to distort their perception of you. It feels calculated, as if they're trying to protect their own insecurities by keeping you and this new person apart. I'm sensing a clear pattern here. This past person has been spreading lies about you, intentionally painting a picture that is the complete opposite of who you truly are. If you're someone who values honesty and loyalty, and I'm strongly picking up that you are, they've twisted the narrative to make you seem dishonest and untrustworthy. They've constructed a false version of you, one that couldn't be further from reality, and they've done so deliberately to undermine the connection you share with this new person. The truth is, you and this new person are highly compatible. There's a natural harmony between your energies, a genuine connection that feels like it's meant to grow into something beautiful. And the person from your past, they can see that. They're fully aware of the potential you have with this new individual, and it terrifies them. It's why they've been working so hard to interfere. doing everything in their power to prevent this connection from moving forward. I'm also picking up on specific zodiac energies here. This past person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer. Their actions feel rooted in bitterness, possibly because you rejected them or chose to cut them out of your life. That rejection has left them holding on to a grudge, and rather than moving on, they've channeled that hurt into trying to sabotage your happiness. This individual is someone whose energy feels heavy and toxic, someone you're better off keeping at a distance. Their attempts to interfere are a reflection of their own inner turmoil, not a reflection of you or your worth. The connection you share with this new person is genuine, and no matter how hard they try, the truth will eventually shine through. I am sure of it. I'm strongly picking up on this past person's energy, and honestly, it feels like they're a walking red flag. Everywhere they go, chaos seems to follow. They stir up drama, spark arguments, and thrive in conflict. It's almost as if discord is their comfort zone. You, on the other hand, walked away from this energy because it simply doesn't resonate with who you are anymore. You've outgrown the negativity, and they know it, but they just can't seem to let it go. Now, they're trying to wedge themselves into your connections, doing whatever they can to create division. There's one person in particular they seem especially fixated on, someone they absolutely don't want you to be close to. I just caught the energy of 1001 as I tuned into this, and it's clear that they recognize the potential between you and this other person. It's like they can see how great the two of you would be together, and instead of stepping back gracefully, they're actively trying to disrupt it. When I caught the energy of 1010, it solidified that this interference isn't random. It's driven by their fear and jealousy. They don't want to witness the harmony and happiness that could come from your connection with this new person. It's as if they're trying to block something they know could be truly beautiful, not because it's bad for you, but because it's good. Okay, what else can I channel about this situation today? Okay. I'm picking up that having a direct conversation with this new person is going to be very important. In fact, I sense that a moment of clarity is on the horizon. A conversation where the truth finally comes to light. It feels like this other person has been fed a completely false narrative about you, filled with accusations and negativity that don't reflect who you are. But the truth has a way of surfacing, and I feel you may cross paths with this person, leading to a discussion where they begin to see the lies for what they are. This past person is terrified of that happening. They know that their words have caused significant damage. They've spun a web of lies, rumors, and false stories, all aimed at turning this new person against you or discouraging any communication between you two. They've gone to great lengths, saying anything and everything to paint you in a negative light, hoping to sabotage this connection. Right now, the new person's perception of you is clouded. They've listened to the past person and formed judgments that don't align with reality, but that won't last forever. The energy strongly suggests that once the two of you speak, the truth will cut through the confusion, dismantling the lies that have been built up. And yeah, the description of you that this past person has been spreading is completely off base, almost laughably so, and I see the truth beginning to surface. A pivotal moment is coming where you'll have a conversation with this new person and things will start to clear up. But what's interesting is that it's not just this conversation that will shift their perspective. I'm picking up that this new person is going to start asking others about you, seeking a deeper understanding of who you really are. It's like they're intrigued by you, drawn to your energy in a way they can't fully explain or shake off. Despite the lies they've been told, there's something about you that doesn't align with the negative narrative they've heard. This curiosity will lead them to others who know you, and when they do, the truth will begin to unfold. They'll hear stories and accounts that completely contradict the fabricated image this past person has tried to paint. Now, the energy around the past person feels heavy and desperate. They've made up an embarrassing lie about you, something entirely false and crafted purely to humiliate you and ruin your reputation. It feels like they've been spreading these rumors to a group of people, actively trying to rally others against you. Their goal is to damage how others see you, but what they don't realize is that their actions are starting to backfire. This new person, while they may have initially believed the lies, is beginning to sense that something doesn't add up. Your energy doesn't match the description they've been given, and that discrepancy is creating confusion for them. They might meet someone who knows you or deliberately ask someone about your character, and when they do, they'll get a completely different story, one that highlights your true nature. The energy I'm picking up is heavy with deception. This person is spreading rumors about you, and it feels like they're claiming things that are completely untrue, such as saying you're sleeping around or behaving in ways that don't align with your true character. It's clear they're intentionally making up lies, weaving a narrative that's designed to damage your reputation. You could be dealing with a Leo or Virgo energy here, but what's undeniable is that they are deliberately trying to paint you as someone you're not. They're portraying you as insecure, someone who craves validation, a people pleaser who can't say no. But here's the thing, it's all projection. These traits they're trying to assign to you say more about them than they ever could about you. This person seems to be pushing their false story hard, trying to convince others of their lies to the point that it borders on desperation. It's like they're throwing everything they can against the wall, hoping something will stick. But it's only making their version of events seem less credible. The more they exaggerate, the more it becomes obvious that what they're saying doesn't add up. If you're not already aware of these rumors, I feel you'll soon find out, and when you do, you'll have the clarity and strength to shut it down immediately. What they're saying about you doesn't even make sense. It doesn't match your energy or the person you truly are. This person's energy feels deeply wounded. There's a profound sense of hurt and rejection radiating from them. Whether this is an ex-lover or an ex-friend, it's clear they're struggling with the fact that they're no longer part of your life. Their actions, especially spreading these rumors, are driven purely by jealousy. This jealousy is intense, almost consuming, and it's rooted in their inability to accept your absence from their world. I just caught the energy of 1717 as I tuned into this, and it confirms how deeply they're affected by the disconnection. They feel rejected by you, and instead of healing or moving forward, they've channeled that pain into trying to cause chaos. Their goal seems to be to turn others against you, to stir up drama, and to create challenges in your life simply because they can't handle not being a part of it anymore. I'm picking up that you have so much going for you. Your energy feels radiant, like someone who's naturally happy, magnetic, and incredibly blessed. You seem to carry this effortless charm and luck that makes you stand out, and it's no surprise that it's attracting some jealousy from those around you. However, there's one person in particular who stands out. They're going to great lengths to push a false narrative about you. Here's the thing. No matter what they're saying or who's listening, the truth is bound to come out. If it hasn't already, it will. And when it does, it's going to leave people shocked. The energy strongly suggests this will backfire on them. Their obsession with you is becoming impossible to ignore. They keep talking about you, constantly bringing you up and trying to interfere in your connections. It's starting to make them look less credible and more like someone who simply can't let go. This person's fixation on you feels deeply rooted in rejection. It's like their emotions have twisted from admiration into obsession and then into resentment. They're so stuck on you that their hurt has turned into a toxic need to paint you as the bad guy. They're trying to tarnish your reputation, hoping to push others away from you. But their efforts are only highlighting their own unresolved feelings and making them look bitter and overly invested in your life. For some of you, this energy might explain why someone you had a great connection with suddenly ghosted you. Things seemed to be going so well, and then they pulled away without explanation. If you're wondering why, it could be tied to the lies this person has been spreading, okay? I'm sensing that this person has a tendency to rely heavily on substances, whether it's alcohol or some other kind of drug. Their energy feels clouded, and it seems like they're intoxicated a lot of the time. When they're under the influence, they can't stop bringing you up, and it's not in a good way. This is when their behavior takes a darker turn. They start spreading rumors, talking badly about you, and deliberately trying to target you. It feels like their intoxicated state fuels their fixation, making them even more reckless. Honestly, someone needs to take their phone away during these moments because their actions feel impulsive and destructive. They're not just lashing out, it's almost as if they're spiraling, projecting their own inner turmoil onto you as a way to cope. For some of you, this person may be battling a significant issue, such as an addiction. Their reliance on these substances isn't just a habit, it feels like a major problem, something that's taken a toll on their life and energy. I'm even picking up that, for some, they may have had a near-death experience or a wake-up call tied to their addiction, though it doesn't feel like they've fully addressed it yet. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who becomes impulsive and reckless when intoxicated. It feels like they're deeply regretful at times, but their actions are driven by impulse, leaving a trail of risky behavior. There's even something here about a car accident. They may have been involved in one, or it could symbolize the chaotic and dangerous energy they're operating in. For a long time, this person seems to have made it their mission to target you. They've been projecting hate your way, defaming your name, and spreading negativity with the intention of tearing you down. Yet, despite their efforts, it feels like you've remained largely unaffected, as if their attempts to harm you can't penetrate the energy you've built around yourself. That said, I do sense that their actions may have caused some people to distance themselves from you. Even so, the truth has a way of surfacing, and it's becoming impossible for this person to hide who they really are. Their true colors are beginning to show. Yeah, that's coming through strongly here. And one last thing coming through here, as for the person from your past, they could be someone you once considered a friend or trusted connection. Their betrayal has been deeply hurtful, and their goal has been to tarnish your reputation, spreading negativity about you in an attempt to control how others see you. They thought their manipulation would drive the newer person away from you permanently, planting seeds of doubt and even trying to make them too embarrassed or hesitant to approach you. So, to wrap this up, the truth always has a way of coming to light, no matter how deeply someone tries to bury it. The energy here shows that the lies and negativity being spread will inevitably backfire, leaving this person exposed for who they truly